Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's Jazzy, the Video Store Sasquatch here, and we are doing another streaming Saturday. I only have one movie for you. I had to rent it on Prime. It is called Luckiest Man in America, directed by Samir Oliveros, starring Paul Walter Hauser as Michael, Walton Goggins as Peter, Shamir Anderson as Chuck, and David Stratherton as Bill. May 1984, an unemployed ice cream truck driver steps onto the game show Press Your Luck, harboring a secret, the key to endless money. But his winning streak is threatened when the bewildered executives uncover his real motivation. First of all, this is a movie really good. Everyone in it is like superior acting ability and up there, including Stingray, who plays Michael. Maisie Williams plays a little small role in this, and Johnny Knoxville even pops up eventually into this movie. Um, I don't know. Yeah, so the story's been out for a while now. Prime did a video documentary about 15, maybe 10, 15 years ago. The same time that The Price is Right one came out. So there's like two of them that came out about game show guys and kind of how they gained the system. I'd say I wouldn't say he necessarily cheated, in my opinion. That will be the thing I'm going to ask you to comment below is if you think he cheated or not. So here I'll explain what happened. Is um, he learned that there was five programs that this game show was running, basically. So if he could guess and find the pattern of how the light was working around the board, so then the light pops up here, 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 that he could pretty much avoid the whammies, as they call them, or the strikes, or whatever you want to call it, and continue on for big money. He does this for about over $100,000, um, which is crazy wild. Just the fact that he can even think about knowing to memorize these patterns and then like executing it in front of everybody, which is another thing that people don't think about is, yeah, you can memorize how to count cards, but can you actually do it when you're in front of everybody with the lights on you, everything's kind of going on, and you still have to focus on counting cards? Can you do it? That's why I don't think it's cheating. I think Vegas would disagree with me. They think it's cheating, or at the very least, frowned upon. Let me know what you guys think about that part of it. Um, if you thought he was cheating or not. So, anyways, we open up on this guy. He's obviously trying to get onto a game show with Chuck and Bill as the producers of this game show, and he's being interviewed, and we end up finding out that the guy that he's saying he is isn't really him. So he gets almost kicked off the lot. They realize that part of what he was saying was like the truth about the ice cream truck, and the guy just kind of saw money in him for whatever reason. Kind of a wild card character on TV is kind of a good thing, you know. So that's kind of what happened, I think, with that producer and Michael there, is he realized that this is kind of a wild card character, and that if anything, the game would be very entertaining. They kind of portray that in the movie, in the movie too. So he gets onto the show. The show starts, and he's raking in all this money, and then it just kind of goes from there. Of like, well, I don't know how much of that is, after that part is true of him raking in money, but it is kind of funny to watch the story of everything because, of course, the executives are not very happy that this guy is winning, and he's kind of only at 30,000 when they start to freak out. Like, well, what's he doing? How is he keep betting? How does he keep winning the system? And then kind of like, they just kind of slowly start to figure everything out. I'm not really gonna kind of worry about spoilers because um if I think it's a spoiler, I won't mention it. One, for this movie, but two, it's a true story. So like we know what happened. Like everybody knows what happened, or at least most people that would go into this movie watching would know what happened. That's kind of why I'm just kind of like freely saying all this stuff. I have left a couple things out, and I will continue to leave a couple things out about like the major points of what they did and stuff like this. But so that's just where we're at here. So then they have to like figure it out, they scramble, and they kind of decide, well, we'll just use this as a good selling point and like do commercials and whatever. So everyone kind of works out. I definitely watch this movie. It's a very good story, and the movie part of it where they have to actually like fill in all the blanks of like what I said is really good because trust me, like some of the stuff they do is kind of dirty. Some of the stuff he does is kind of dirty, and it's kind of met in the middle of who's like worse off on both of these sides. I give it a B minus overall. Um, I think that more people will enjoy this movie, than like a scary movie. That's why I'm giving it a B minus overall. That's why like you see like oh I really like this movie, but I give it a C because I know that a majority of the people ain't gonna like what I just saw. That's why I gave it a lower grade and this one a higher grade. More people can watch it. I think it's kind of family friendly. There might be like a couple curse words in there, so don't like totally count me on that. Walton Goggins, like I said, awesome. He's awesome and everything. I mean, this is his time to shine. He's on SNL last week. He's in White Lotus. He's in um, Righteous Gemstone. This is him. And if you ever watch Justified or um, Vice Principals, there's so many shows and movies you can name with him in it that he's just awesome in. Something Anarchy, another one. So he's very good in it. Like I said, Stingray was awesome in it. The whole feel of everything too is cool because it makes you feel like you're watching like an old school episode of Press Your Luck at times. And then when they kind of come out of the Press Your Luck part, it's kind of different, and the music behind everything's cool. So yeah, this movie definitely check it out when it is on for free wherever it's gonna be at for free. It's IFC, so I bet it's gonna be on like Prime probably eventually. I just had to rent it because I just had to watch this movie. I had to see what it was about. I mean, Walter Goggins alone is enough for me to check out a movie, and I'm glad I did. Definitely look for this one though. This is The Luckiest Man in America, directed by Samir Oliveros. And then for the rest of this week, we have one more thing to do, and that is to go see our movie. We're gonna go see a Final Destination movie this week. The Last Bloodline or whatever. I don't know if there's a 3D version. I hope there's a 3D version. I want to see the 40x version. See the 40x version, and you watch this video. Comment below what you thought about it below, and I think that's the rest of this week. So thank you guys very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and have a good rest of your day or night. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Comment your top movie picks for Throwback Thursday in the comment section. And see you next time in the cave.